Sufferings and sacrifices of drivers remembered on the 27th Drivers' Day, observed widely in Manipur. And policy frame for promoting organic farming in northeastern states, says Union Minister of State Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Mohanbhai Kalyanjibhai Kundaria. Hello, Satimala Fireman, welcome you all in AS TV News. Now the news in detail. The endless sufferings and invaluable sacrifices of drivers were woefully remembered on the 27th Drivers' Day, which was observed by different associations and unions of the transporters and drivers in the state widely today. The day was observed at Langzik Achoba Truck Parking, organized by All Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union. Social Welfare Minister A.K. Mirabai, President of the Union S. Manglem, President of AITUC Dr. M. Nara, and Director of Transport S. Rosita attended the observance as main guests. As a mark of respect to the departed souls, floral tributes were offered to the photographs of 211 drivers who had laid down their lives under different circumstances during the period between 1978 and 2015. As part of the observance, all in retired drivers were honored by presenting gifts. Addressing the gathering, Mirabai said, "The drivers of Manipur are like the brain of human beings. No activities could be done without the drivers. Therefore, any kind of disturbances or threats should not be given to the drivers," she appealed.
तसेंगमक अकोई मियोइबदा हारगा ड्राइवर से मियोइबगी ब्रेन ने माकी माकना ngasi चलो तौरो हाइबसे मसिदगी थोलकपा मयाम सिंग असिना चलाइबा असुमाइना अकोइना ngasi अकोइ ड्राइवर सिंगना लौरिबा असिगुमलबा दायिता से असुक्की मतिक चावी.
In her speech, Director of Transport Rosita said, "The graph of road accidents in Manipur is quite high. These accidents occur due to not obeying the traffic rules and reckless driving." She appealed to the people to obey traffic rules and be careful while driving. Dr. M. Nara said, "People should extend all possible help to the drivers when they face any kind of trouble." He further said he will go to Delhi and meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi regarding setting up of Highway Protection Force in the state.
कोई मणिपुर की ड्राइवर सिंह वारी वसे अतई स्टेट सिंह चांगदम नबदा समथिंग एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी सिगी तंजासिदा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने लोगों थोप दायित्व अमसुम भारत सरकार ने लोगों थोप दायित्व मधुदी हाईवे रोड प्रोटेक्शन फोर्स डिप्लॉय तो वैसे it becomes a necessity नंगासी भावदी तो बीदे why मसवाई दनी
Tidim Road Drivers Union also observed the day at Kwakaital Townhouse Lekai. Superintendent of Police CMT Rasbihari, OC of Bishnupur District Police Rishikesh, President of United Bus Owners Welfare Association L. Radhamohan, and Joint Secretary of JSC of Light Vehicles A. Dhakeshwar attended as main guests at the function. Those who spoke at the function appealed to all sections of the society not to give any threat and assault drivers on the national highways. Manipur Drivers Welfare Association also observed the day at the community hall of Sagolban Mainolek Machin. MLA of Kaisamthong Assembly Constituency L. Ibomza, President National Highway 53 Truck Owners Association K.H. Inauba, President of Manipur Drivers Welfare Association Babudon, Advisor of Interstate Bus Service Association Budaluang, and Councillor K. Tiken took part in the observance. Floral tributes were offered to the photographs of lab drivers as mark of honor. Gifts were also distributed to the families of lab drivers. Those who spoke at function talked about the ups and downs of life faced by drivers. They also appealed to the people to understand the role played by drivers and their contributions in the society. In his speech, MLA L. Ibomza said, It is indeed the need of the hour to make a welfare scheme for drivers with all unions and associations of drivers joining hands. He further said, Department of Labor should include drivers under the Labor Act and must provide all the facilities to the drivers also. On the other hand, drivers are facing a lot of threats and assaults not only from armed militants but also from security forces. Half of the most essential duties of security force seem to have become sacking hands with drivers to take money, MLA Ibomsa ridiculed. Union Minister of State Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Mohanbhai Kalyanjibhai Kandaria has said that a policy for promoting organic farming in the northern states has been framed. He said this while attending the inaugural function of the newly constructed academic block of the Central Agricultural University at Iroisemba in Imphal West. He also appealed to the state government not to divert even a little amount of the total budget earmarked for agriculture and allied matters. The centre is always ready to allot funds for agriculture and will extend help to the state government to meet with its proposals required in framing agricultural policy. He also appealed to the state government to work together irrespective of difference in political party when it comes to new policy, scheme and projects. He asked the state authority to submit a detailed project report on promoting enhanced milk product in the state. The centre will take adequate step for it, the union minister said.
आज हमारा सांसद श्री डॉक्टर साहब पर हमारा मित्र है, माननीय मंत्री भी है। हम ऐसा सोचेंगे कि पार्टी को भूल के भाई भाइयों के साथ मिलके मणिपुर का किसानों का कैसे भला हो, इस तरीके से काम करने के लिए हम तैयार हैं। इसलिए हमने इधर मणिपुर में मैं पहली बार आया हूँ। आज हमारा स्वागत किया, सम्मान किया और कॉलेज मैनेजमेंट और गवर्नमेंट मणिपुर सबका मैं आभारी हूँ। तो आज आप सबको मैं ऐसा नया साल का खूब शुभेच्छा देता हूँ। इतना कहकर मैं मेरा वक्तव्य पूरा कर दूं। जय हिंद।
Agriculture Minister Abdul Nasir, MP Dr. T. Manya, Vice Chancellor of CAU Professor M. Premjit, etc. were also present at the inaugural function. As part of the function, selected farmers were given soil health cards and useful materials required in farming. Reduced to ashes by a raging fire at Khumbong Bazaar around 8 p.m. yesterday. All the shops belonged to one Singakam Robindro and were let out to different individuals on rent. According to reports culled from the spot, the shops dealt with different items such as grocery and electronic appliances. One was hair salon and another was godown. It is yet to establish how the fire started. On the other hand, Manipur Fire Service team arrived at the spot on time. However, the raging fire could not be doused immediately due to some technical problems. Water was drawn from the nearby river in order to put out the fire. Later, additional fire tenders of Manipur Fire Service rushed to the spot and helped extinguish the fire. Moreover, the fire service personnel managed to save other properties of the neighboring shops which otherwise could have been swallowed up by the fire. Kangleipak Students Association KSA has informed that no entertainment programs should be held from January 22 till the end of different examinations to be held in the month of February and March in Manipur. According to a press release issued by the association, the step has been taken up in view of the coming Higher Secondary School Living Examination 2016 conducted by Council of Higher Secondary Education COSEM from February 22 and High School Living Certificate Examination 2016 conducted by Board of Secondary Education Manipur BOSEM from March 1. For the first time, a normal delivery has been performed successfully at the Primary Health Center Kwakta yesterday. Talking to ASTV News, medical in charge of the center, Dr. N. Nandakumar said there is lack of water facility at the center. Besides, there was no power supply during the delivery. However, he along with his staff could manage to ensure a safe delivery by using candles and torchlight. He drew the attention of the authority concerned to check the shortages of the center and post necessary staff and infrastructure at the center soon. A combined team of 45 Assam Rifles and Imphal West Commandos apprehended 3 cadres of KYKL. According to a press release issued by the PRO IGR South, the 3 cadres were rounded up by the combined team during a search operation conducted at Tumukong area on January 12. The cadres have been identified as Self-Styled Private Konsam Imova alias Kanba as 37, son of late Konsam Ibohal, Self-Styled Private Lai Haraubom Ibomza is 35, son of El Naba, and Self-Styled Private Moirangtem Tiken Mite alias Sanatoy is 29, son of late M Samungo Mite. They are from the same locality Tumukong Mayalekai. A python, a rare species of snake, has been saved and handed over to the volunteers of the People for Animal. A python was saved from hunters by 2 government employees, Katrimayum Biren and Takelambam Ranjit from Kotha, who were posted at Mori. Talking to ISTV News, Biren said, being an animal lover, he wanted to save the python. Later, it was handed over to the Peoples for Animal PFA.
Jangan sing chen bisa pematam da khui gi khun gi satan sing na par ga lairami lairin che du gi aina lairin chi as moina keno tau ki bata ga di hat ki bata re aina ma khoi gi laura ga huji mayam da nung ji kol chinari.
On the other hand, Managing Deputy Trustee of PFA Biswajit said the initiative taken up by Umar Alam, the officer in charge of More Police Station and villages of Kotha, is highly commendable. He further appealed to the people to extend help in protection of wild birds and animals.
Kothagi sausi singunu sijaba miyo singna People for Animals lai animal laire haidana pau haibi podinga silak sabani sumna Manipur gi praja singna lamlaki sausi singunu sibiu amadi mokhoibu ngak senbiu amadi mokhoibu thengnaba amadi awa ta bakanda People for Animal da pau pibiduna iramdam masi lamlaki sausi ki nungairabu mafam mo emsi haisi People for Animal ki magedagi appeal to.
Relief materials were distributed to the quake victims of None by a team of Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCILPS yesterday. The team was led by convener of the JCILPS Komram Ratan. Leaders of women wing of JCILPS were also on the team. The team inspected the quake affected areas at None and the epicenter of the recent earthquake Kabuikulen also. The team distributed relief materials to all quake victims at None. Before we wrap up the bulletin, the headlines once again. Sufferings and sacrifices of drivers remembered on the 27th Drivers' Day observed widely in Manipur. And policy frame for promoting organic farming in northern states, says Union Minister of State Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Mohanbhai Kalyanjibhai Kundaria. Thank you for joining us. Keep watching ISTV News for more updates.